Hi, and welcome back to my little film and TV channel. Hope you're all staying safe and well. We have a big blockbuster for you today, so please, if you enjoy what I do, please press that like button. That'll be making all film watcher and TV watcher very, very happy. And of course, if you're not subscribed yet, press that subscribe button. So I'll try and inform if I can. I'm doing a film review today, so I'll try and inform and entertain via whatever information I've got for you, of course. And today, as I said, a big blockbuster. We're going to look at a film. Doesn't need any introduction, but I will. Top Gun Maverick. There we go, Top Gun Maverick. Did I like the 1986 Top Gun? Yeah, I think at the time I was, 27? I think that was one of the sort of good periods in my life at that stage with my children, obviously, at 86. I think it was, my youngest was 3 by then, and obviously, having a good time in 86, I think, generally. So, Top Gun, the first one. So, we've got a worthy sequel, I think. There are criticisms. I've got criticism. I'm an old man now. Some of the things that appealed to me back when I was 27 in the original Top Gun and the arrogance, etc., and the preening of these aviators perhaps doesn't appeal as much now, but as I said, we'll talk about that anyway. It's a 12A, 131 minutes, and all these scores and comments are as at the 31st of May 2022. Internet Movie Database, well, what can we say? 8.7 out of 10. That's not too shabby, is it? So the public like it, and you can verify that with the Rotten Tomatoes audience as well. 4.9 out of 5. So that's what, 9.8 out of 10? Nearly 10 out of 10. Yeah, you know me, I don't like 10 out of 10s. But, of course, what's it about? Well, again, do I need to say? But we will. Action drama film directed by Joseph Kosinski and written by Aaron Kruger, Eric Warren Singer and Christopher McQuarrie, from a story by Peter Craig and Justin Marks. Of course, as we said, a sequel to Top Gun 1986, and it stars Tom Cruise, of course, reprising his Pete Maverick Mitchell role from the original, alongside Miles Teller, Jennifer Connelly, John Hamm, Glenn Powell, Lewis Pullman, Ed Harris, and Val Kilmer. A bit more on those two later on. Set 36 years, so I don't know how old Tom's supposed to be in this. It doesn't matter. He's playing himself. I'm sure he wasn't airbrushed for the full 2 hours of this film. But obviously, it follows Maverick's return to the United States Navy Strike Fighter Tactics Instructor Program. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Known simply as Top Gun, where he must confront his past, and he trains a group of young fighter pilots, of course. Amongst them, the son of Maverick's deceased best mate, of course, Goose. Theatrical release in the US and the UK on or around the May the 27th, previews, stuff like that. So you may have had a chance to watch this already, as quite a lot of people had, of course, May 27th, 2022. The critics, we looked at the public scores, which are very positive, and the critics are echoing that as well. Rotten Tomatoes, 96% positivity from their 331 critics reviews. An average rating, again, quite impressive, 8.2 out of 10. Getting a bit carried away with this one, I think, some of the public and the critics in respect. We'll talk about that in a minute. 319 fresh and 12 rotten. So there's a dozen rotten. The dirty dozen, if you like, didn't like it so much. But, hey, they're in a bit of a minority there. And the consensus, Top Gun Maverick pulls off a feat even trickier than a 4G inverted dive, delivering a long-belated sequel that surpasses its predecessor in wildly entertaining style. What glory is this film is obviously producing? Metacritic, not quite as high, but not too bad. 78 out of 100 it's scoring on average, and that's based on 62 critics on Metacritic. Just having a look at some of the guys he scored anywhere. The lowest he got was 60, so that's not bad. That's watchable. And 100, of course, which I'll ignore that anyway. NME was interesting. This is a very good play on it. He was the lowest, but I thought he sort of summed this up quite well. Mark Bowman for the NME, he gave it 60 out of 100 and said, it does exactly what its intended audience wants it to do. Correct. Pile on the airborne frills and steal it military heroics without knotting things up with too much moralising or complex character development. Yep, absolutely. CNET's Richard Trenholm, though he liked it a bit more, he gave it 76 out of 100 and said, this reboots the original film's heart-pounding aerial action. It does. Infectiously cheesy, it is. Character drama, and don't think about it too much, military fetishism in a winning spectacle of cinematic escapism. Yep, I can't disagree much with that. And the next one, AV Club's Todd Gilchrist. He gave it 91, so not quite 100, so I'll let him off. 91 out of 100. Joe Kosinski, Tron Legacy, matches his well-established architectural precision with suitably nostalgic but never pandering emotionality. While Cruise commands the screen, he does, in a performance that leverages his multi-million-dollar star wattage to brighten the entire film. Yeah, him and someone else made it for me. But let's get on to what I did think about it. All right, let's go there. Let's be truthful about this. This is a true flag waving, chest pumping, badge kissing, all hail the stars and stripes stuff. We probably know the truth is a little bit further away than what we see on screen. But hey, it's a movie. Why not? Why you can't be patriotic in a drama? When can you? And no doubt the reaction in the US movie theatre was equally patriotic and chest thumping as what we saw on screen for most part. Here in the UK, perhaps a little bit toned down, in fairness, as a sequel to an equally patriotic film, which is what the 86 one was. If you ignore the sort of strutting, cocky, arrogant aviators that feature in this on their off-duty moments, the big heads, the people I wouldn't want to spend 5 minutes in the company of, it didn't bother me as much 36 years ago. It's an age thing, as I think I said early on. It's obviously an age thing. I don't like 20, 30-year-old men acting like 12-year-olds, but hey, that's just a personal thing. And as I said, it didn't bother me as much 36 years ago when I was about the same age. So that says it all, really. But even then, I sort of behaved myself. I knew how to behave in public, that's for sure. Beneath it all, yes, this is a good, uncomplicated, turn your brain off fun. And that's what it is, this film. There's nothing special about it. There's nothing to warrant 9 and 10 out of 10s apart from a pure entertainment, which is what it is and what it's meant to be. It's not supposed to be serious. It's not a documentary, is it? Cruise was excellent. Of course he was in this maturer role. Yeah, I liked his role in this. I mean, he's obviously he's presumably supposed to be in his 50s in this film. We know he's a little bit older. But this role from Cruise was excellent. Yeah, we saw little snippets of the old Top Gun, and you couldn't really see the scene that much either. In all fairness, he's aging pretty well. And of course, what's wrong with watching one of my favourite, I'll call it an actress, because I know they're all actors now, but one of my favourite actors going back in the day, Jennifer Connelly always has been one of my favourites, adding some beauty and maturity to proceedings as well. Absolutely stunning. So I can't say I didn't enjoy that as well, that part of it. And apart from the character Rooster, who eventually grew on me just about, and these two other mentions I've just made, Cruise and of course Connolly, I didn't really care for many of the others in it. I think they were very unimportant. Didn't care less what happened to him. I know it's a horrible thing to say, but it's a film. I'm not saying in real life, but yeah. But it was great to see. Yeah, it was great, but a bit sad for me. I just felt a little bit sad seeing Kilmer and Ed Harris. Just a little. It's great to see them. Don't get me wrong, but I just felt the roles they played, not particularly the people as they are, but the roles they played was a little bit sad for me watching those two. It's great to see, but age is a horrible thing. I just didn't think. It's something you perhaps don't want to see. And in the same way, I look at Picard and I love Patrick Stewart, the series, but he's not really up to it anymore. He does a great job, of course he does, for what he is, but you just know he's not really at that stage where he can play those roles. And of course, the two guys, especially Kilmer, was playing obviously a role of a gentleman, not too well anyway. So that's fair enough. That's acting. That's what it is. But Ed Harris, to some extent, just looked. It was a shame. Just didn't look quite right to me. And it's a great homage, of course it is, but not right. Anyway, they're minor quibbles, as I say. We're all. I mean, I'm old. We're all old. It's one of those things. We have to get on with it, don't we? It's all these young aviators getting me all riled up. All these preening youngsters. Obviously very jealous. Of course we are. Of course we're jealous. Been there, done that. We move on. The stunt air sequences were brilliant, of course, although the story itself was fairly bland and predictable. We never know who the enemy was, of course, which is fair enough. Sitting on the fence with that one. And apart from, I think even in the first one, it was hinted at the Russians, wasn't it? But I don't think it was, totally said it was the Russians. It was just one of those things. So it's fair enough. And apart from the off-duty pilot scenes, which I've mentioned, I found it all very, very entertaining. As I said, knock all that lot out, probably get 90 minutes of pure entertainment, which I really enjoyed. I enjoyed it. I mean, let's face it, Tom Cruise is 60 in about a month's time as I'm recording this. And you did struggle to tell the difference between him in this and what he was 36 years ago. So all credit to him. And it's a testament to him that he could do that. And did I mention Jennifer Connelly, as lovely as ever? Probably not. Well, probably did. There you go. I can't help that. Lovely, lovely. Anyway, I'll give it. I'm not gonna go mad as some of the other guys, but as pure entertainment, apart from the little criticisms I did have, of course, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10, which isn't bad from me. I'm not gonna get carried away like some of these, the public and the critics have been for some reason. But as I said, it's all good patriotic stuff, certainly in the US, and I'd imagine most of the critique and most of the public scores have come from people in the US, and I'm sure it's made for them. And so what? Enjoy it. I prefer our guys every day of the week. I'd go back and watch things like Battle of Britain and the Dam Busters, and love them just as much, of course. But a very good sequel does what it says on the tin, and that's all we can ask. So welcome back. Top Gun, I don't think there'll be another one. I can't imagine there'll be another one. Probably make enough money to be another one, but it'd be interesting to see, won't it? Anyway, let me know what you think, guys. As I say, if I was doing this when I was 27, I wish I probably would have had a different view and been fist pumping and chest beating and kissing the badge and myself. That's just how it affects you, and that's how it should be. It's just a film, good fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please, until we meet again, please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.